Start.
Yeah, I'll do a quick start.
Here we go,
All
Gino.
right, Jack, this is it. The big game after party live stream, second annual recording live here in New York City. What are we going to be up to today,
Hey,
Jack?
we're going to talk to some big-time ad professionals. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about ads because the game was pretty shitty, Gino.
Yeah,
Shit game.
It's a good ad watching game there, Jack.
This great ad-watching game. Before we jump into it, what are your thoughts overall on the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be glad that it's over after this, Jack. It's been a lot of work for us, but you know, I do like that Claude ad that they kind of went after ChatGPT. I was a big fan of that. A little bit of a play there.
Yeah, and you know, I think when you think of 2026 Super Bowl, you're going to think, holy shit, there's a lot of AI companies that bought a lot of media placements, Gino. I think that was kind of the sense that I got. You know, a diverse emotion set in these ads. We're talking to some big-time players in the ad game. Let's run through it, Gino.
Yeah. Well, we're going to kick things off here with Vanessa Chin. We got Tim Ellis, who is the CMO of the NFL, as well as his buddy, his partner in crime, Glenn Cole, who's the founder of 72 and Sunny. Who else we got here, Jack?
Yeah, we got Rich Silverstein, one of the biggest legends of the game, co-founder Goodby Silverstein, and partners. We'll have Megan Lally. She's the owner of Highdive. Highdive, one of the most prolific Super Bowl advertising agencies. And then finally,
how about this, Jack?
the mystery guest. I guess I don't want to say.
We can say it. I mean, you know, if you saw that sing along, you had yourself singing a little bit of some Backstreet Boys. That person from Coinbase who helped lead that ad, Joe Staples, will be the last guest of the night.
Very excited, Gino. I think, you know, without further ado, I think we'll jump into it with Vanessa Chin to start us off from System 1. We're going to talk stats, data, probably make ourselves a little bit more educated in the process. So Vanessa is going to be coming in a second.
Vanessa Chin, welcome to the live stream. How you doing today?
I'm awesome. How are you guys?
Doing so well. I'm going to kick things off. My question is, we like to yap a lot. We throw our opinions out there. We're often wrong. We speculate quite a bit, but not with System 1. You guys have the data, the stats to prove it. So I'm very curious from your perspective at System 1, from all the studies that you do, which of these ads have a 5-star rating, which is the best score from your system approach?
Sure. So we are still calculating. The entire team is like 2 rooms over. But what it's looking like is like we have 5-star ads this year, and that is the most we've ever had. Do you want me to run through them right now?
Yeah, let's run through them rapid fire.
All right. NFL, you are special. NFL champion. Budweiser, American Icons. Universal Orlando Resort, Lil Bro. And Michelob, the Ultra Instructor.
Is there anything between those 5 ads? Is there like a through line? Is there a trend that you're seeing? Like, can you give us a little bit of insight into why maybe they scored a 5-star rating at System 1?
Well, it's all about the emotional response. So every single one of those ads elicited a really strong, positive emotional response. But I will say, calling out NFL and Michelob, they are sticking with their same campaign tenets or sticking with the same positioning, and that really consistency year on year. They've really perfected it.
Yeah. No, hey, listen, guilty as charged. I have a question for you, Vanessa. You know, there's a lot of people, whether they work in advertising or not. I believe my parents are going to be watching this, my family.
Hello, Western Can family.
If they are going to want to know, hey, what's something that you can give them, maybe a talking point, a trend, to make them sound smart with when they go back to their offices?
Sure. Well, I think the most important thing with the Super Bowl is that as much as everyone goes big for the big day, you really have to remember that the audience needs to take away who the brand is. So something that we've been seeing over time is that from a star rating perspective and that emotional response, that's getting stronger year on year. And this year going into the game, it was about a 3.2 average, which was our highest average to date. Last year was about 3 stars. But fluency, so brand recall, is actually going down and has been going down since 2020. So it's really, a key takeaway for, those at home or for advertisers listening to this. It's great to go big for the big day. You definitely are making that emotional impact, but don't forget about the brand recall.
I do like that point, because I think a big point of discourse or discussion is always around the use of celebrities, and like, using a random smorgasbord of celebrities often probably won't do you very well when it comes to that fluency rating. Vanessa, am I off on that? Does that make sense? Am I getting somewhere?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right. And actually, we've been seeing also increasing year on year is the use of celebrity. I think last year, about 60% of ads used a celebrity, and that number is increasing every year. Again, the fluency average is going down year on year.
And then, Gino.
No. I was just gonna say, but I would have argued that if I recognize that celebrity, I know them, and I like the brand, maybe I'll remember both of them. But it's all about the creative execution, right, Vanessa?
That's exactly right. Vanessa, sorry, I cut her off.
Oh, I was just going to say, in terms of celebrity, what they do very well is emotional intensity. So they grab your attention, they make you feel things very strongly, which can help you with short-term sales lift. And that's measured by our spike rating. So if you are looking for that short-term sales lift, and that is the thing that you need coming out of the Super Bowl, celebrity's not a bad way to go.
Wonderful.
There you have it. So
Hey gang, this sounds like an incredibly serious conversation.
That's our next guest.
That's our next guest. I think that might be our cue there for our next guest. Vanessa, thank you so much. What a valuable, quick insight before we get into the rest of the interviews. Appreciate you. Shout out to System 1. Shout out to their 5-star ratings. You are a 5-star guest, Vanessa.
Boom. Nicely done, Jack.
Thanks for including us. Yeah, I don't want to keep you from the actual game that Glenn's going to bring you to.
That's right. Great lead-in by Vanessa there, by the way. Let's come back to the studio here before our next guest.
So, you saw a little glimpse of it. And the next guest here, Glenn Cole, and hopefully Tim Ellis, the CMO of the NFL, can come in again. We're going to kick things off. We know that they're at the game. We're going to get to that in a quick bit. But we're going to introduce the spot here. You are special for the NFL.
Yes!
You are my friend, you are special. You are my friend.
You're special to me.
You are the only one like you, my friend.
I like you. In the daytime.
In the nighttime.
Anytime that you feel the right time.
My friendship with me. You see.
Can you spell friend?
F-R-I-E-N-D. Special. You are my friend. You're special to me. There's only one in this wonderful world.
You are special.
Here we go. I think we got our next guest ready for us, Gino. It is Glenn Cole, and he's in a special location, Gino.
Let's see him. Let's cut to him.
We'll see it in a second at some point. This is a little trick for you all.
Yeah, you got to stall.
The idea of stalling. Yeah. And I think we got him. Do we have him?
Yeah, let's unmute him here. Glenn Cole, you're at the Super Bowl. Your team, he's a Seahawks fan, ladies and gentlemen. Looking good for him there. How you feeling, Glenn?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty fucking good. This is an excellent situation because scoreboard.
Look at that. Incredible. Hey, Glenn, I got a question for you. First off, this is the only ad that is shown to the folks that are in the stadium. How was the vibe? How was your reaction to everybody in the stadium to see the ad that you made for the NFL?
We're talking about Champion, right? The boy in his bedroom, not You Are Special.
That's right.
Yeah, that was awesome. They do it every year. They made it part of an honorary for all coaches at all levels. So it was sort of a preamble to an honorary moment, which I think is, to me, is like the reason to do these sorts of things. So it was awesome.
It's awesome. I can't believe you're.
And we don't get to always, be around 70,000 people reacting to your advertising like live.
Yeah.
Also daunting.
Did you stand up and let everyone know that you actually your company helped make that ad? I feel like I would do that
Well,
for sure.
I'm here with Damien Journey, our Chief Growth Officer, and Evan Shute, our Global CEO. Oops. And whoops. Oh, sorry. Did you catch that? I'm with my CEO and CGO, and we were so loud. I'm pretty sure everybody knew we were probably responsible in some way for the ads.
Yeah, of course. No, that makes a lot of sense. And you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, so I have a question for you, Glenn. Where are you going out after the game?
I'm going to San Francisco Airport to catch an Alaska Airlines flight back to Los Angeles. Unfortunately, I should probably just stay and crash a Seahawks party, but not gonna be able to do that today. Oh my God, we got Tim Ellis too. Shocking.
And there he is.
I don't know if we'll be able to get Tim on the screen. We might go back and forth. Tim, let's talk about it. NFL CMO.
I'm assuming that Glenn Cole is very happy. It's just a hunch. It's just a hunch that Glenn Cole is very happy.
Tim, can we where are you at right now, Tim Ellis?
Oh, I'm up in, I'm outside the suites about to try to get out of here before well, it's going to be too late. I'm going to get stuck in here, but whatever.
Hey, how big of a moment is it? Do you still get jitters when you see your ad play to all the people live in the stadium? It's the only ad that gets played to the people in the stadium. Tim, what are the emotions going through your head when that happens?
It's going to make me
I can't hear you guys.
Tim can't hear us. That's fine. Expected nothing less. I feel like it was kind of a wild move by us.
Exactly. We're trying our best. I will tell you, it's hard in our business to be in our business, trying to track all the activity and what people really think around America and the world while you're trying to watch the game also. And then you have a vested interest in the outcome of, your ad competing with pretty much 50 other ads.
Totally. A lot of emotions. Tim, any final words, any final thoughts before we let you all go and let you enjoy the rest of the Super Bowl experience? Anything from you, Tim?
Listen, I think that the messages that came through both in the halftime show and then the commercial that the champion that we ran tonight is all about uniting the country and focusing on choosing love and, choosing the next generation of our kids and our leaders and really bringing this country together. And I'm very proud about that. And we're working for the NFL. We have such a big platform. We have such an opportunity to be influential, and to be a force for good. And I think that I'm very proud about that. So it was a great game. Love the halftime show. I'm very, very excited about the work that we put out there. I think it's going to resonate. I think it's going to be embraced. And I'm very excited and proud of the teams around me, including 72 and Sunny and my NFL marketing team.
There it is.
Fantastic.
There it is. 72 and Sunny and the NFL. It's peanut butter and jelly with these two. They are amazing. Thank you guys again for coming on. It is a pleasure. Excited to see more from this duo in the future.
Okay.
Right on,
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for checking in with us, guys.
Go. Take care.
Bye.
All right, we're coming back to the studio.
Oh,
Wow,
my God. We got him.
Oh, the production crew back there was all
they
over
did a
the
good
place.
job,
But I appreciate their time. Gino, that was the NFL CMO, Tim Ellis, and Glenn Cole from 72 and Sunny.
Alrighty. So the next spot we're going to show you is for Xfinity here. It's Jurassic Park. Remember that one, Jack?
I do remember Jurassic Park. I'm a fan of Jurassic Park.
We got the Jurassic World too.
Yeah, that's right.
With the Prattster. Let's see the spot, shall we?
Prattster?
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
Oh, I love Chris Pratt. That's a good guy.
What'd I touch? I didn't touch anything. We're stopped.
Fences are failing all over the park. John, I can't get Jurassic Park back online without...
Whoa, this place is awesome. By the way, you should have plugged this in.
That could have been bad.
Well, this is going to be a lovely weekend. How did you do this? I'll show you.
If you like pina colada.
Do the roar again.
That is one big pile of shrimp.
Mr. Hammond, I have decided to happily endorse your park.
A whole new species of Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years.
Nope.
Talking with Rich Silverstein, Gino, one of the legends of advertising, the Silverstein in Goodby, Silverstein and Partners, and excited about it, Gino.
Yeah,
What are your
yeah. I mean,
thoughts?
when you study advertising, you want to join this industry. You're going to be looking at Goodby, Silverstein and Partners and what they've done in their past here, and a lot of Super Bowl ads in the past. So he's no stranger to this world.
Yeah, no, he's Rich again, one of the legends. We're excited. We're hoping to get him in here shortly. I think we're having a little bit of issues with his mic, so we're figuring that out in the Zoom.
Yeah, but your suit, the suit.
Let's talk about the suit. Let's talk about the suit.
Is that Seersucker?
It is Seersucker, Gino. Thank you. I got it at Men's Warehouse. Ever heard of it?
Oh yeah, Matt Rapicki is the CMO there. Hooked it up for us. I'm rocking a Men's Warehouse as well. This is not an ad though.
No, not an ad. Not an ad at all. I think if worse comes to worse, I think we might have Rich just call me on my phone.
Yeah, he's got your cell. Right?
If we can do that, I might just.
We're getting a thumbs up here. That means we can hear? No, that means you're good to call. Yes. Thanks, Russ.
I need to get Rich's phone number real quick. I feel like I have it at some point.
Why don't you put your number in the chat and then Rich can give you a call. Wonderful.
And if you're gonna hold up to the mic.
Yeah.
See if you can hear us. So we'll have Rich here in a second, but Gino, any other thoughts before we talk with Rich? Xfinity, it's a 60-second spot. I feel like that's always interesting. You can kind of get the story across a little bit easier.
You teased it before, Jack, that we talked to the CGO of the company, and it was originally supposed to be a 30, and they extended it to a 60. They loved it so much.
Yeah, they liked it that much. Can you imagine how pumped you would be?
Oh yeah.
If you're like, oh yeah, he was such a fan. He's like, no, we're going for the 60.
That's like
it's double. It's double as double.
I was gonna say that's like if you're on you're getting the call.
Yeah, you're getting the call, and we've got Rich Silverstein on the line. Rich.
So embarrassing. Technology. This is so America. I watched it. I teared up over America the Beautiful, and the airplanes go over, and then all the shit happens, and it's so America.
Well, let's talk about Rich. What do you mean by that? Expand on that.
Well, I look forward so much to this, but I find we don't have enough elegance in the whole production. I just want more sophistication.
Well, you are a master craftsman. I feel like you are of anyone just always dedicated to the craft. I would like to hear your thoughts overall on the Super Bowl ads this year. I feel like you've seen so many, obviously such a storied career. Goodby has created so many Super Bowl ads. What were your thoughts on the ads this year?
Okay, you won't believe it. I didn't watch any spots till I watched it live like the audience did. And Instacart and Dunkin' Donuts were lovely other than our work. But that's 3 spots out of 90. I kind of miss an Apple 1984 E-Trade Monkey that we did, the Volkswagen Star Wars kid. I just wish there's a little bit more integrity. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, come on, Rich. Don't blah, blah, blah.
You did a blah, blah, blah. And I like that about Rich. I've always said that. Daniel Lurie is the mayor of San Francisco. He saw the ad. He said he liked it. So my question for you, Rich, who is the most important person in your life to get validation from when you put out an ad or a project?
People who are dead. Helmut Newton.
Are you reaching out to? Are you trying to capture
Ouija
board the dead?
You know what? I if it doesn't feel good in my stomach, it's not right. So I have to please myself, and I can't. I've learned you can't cheat. You can't pretend it's good. It's got. You just got to work your brains out to make it good, and that makes it painful to live.
I appreciate the honesty. I want to hear your thoughts as running Goodby Silverstein and Partners. Just want to hear your thoughts on with the team that put this together. I mean, you must be proud.
Dedicated.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the hard work they put in, no one sees it, and the energy, the enthusiasm, the ups, the downs. No one sees. I mean, we're watching a football game, but no one sees the game within the commercials, and they're like intriguing, and the people work their brains out.
Do you think it's getting harder over the years to make a Super Bowl ad that sticks out and like does well, or do you think it's?
Yes, I do.
Why?
We started with no celebrities. It's an idea. Apple 84 was, an idea. We wasted $2 million with E-Trade was an idea. It wasn't Brad Pitt. And I think sometimes we have crutches where we go to the celebrity and not the idea. Yeah, Bob.
Rich, you're saying like the most profound, like interesting things, and then you I don't even know if you realize it.
Well, it's only advertising, and I treat it like it's life and death, which is bizarreness in the industry.
Yeah, and you've been able to treat it like life and death for quite some time in the industry, and it's working out for you.
I don't know. We're just do it again next year.
Are you going to stay satisfied? This is like you remind me of Jim Harbaugh or even like Danny Hurley, like UConn head coach, who's like he is the same way, Rich, where like they win the championship, he's happy for a day, and then he's like, I'm on to the next. I just
Oh, that's so true. Oh no, you cannot. You cannot rest on your laurels. Who cares if you won the Lion? Oh. Jeff Goodby and I did that, by the way. It doesn't mean anything. It's in my bicycle room next to another bike that I'd rather have. It's what you do the next day, not yesterday. Anyway.
Rich Silverstein, addicted to the craft, absolute legend. What a pleasure to have you on the show, and I appreciate you so much, Rich. And we'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm proud with how we were able to figure that out as a production crew, and shout out to Rich.
Yeah, you did a great job there, Jack, with Rich and the cell phone. He has your cell phone now, so hopefully he'll call you more.
A little something, yeah.
Okay,
no, absolutely.
This next spot here is made by Highdive. Highdive is the Super Bowl ad agency, it seems like. It is so impressive, and this spot this year is a continuation of The Farmer's Daughter. Last year, they had a highly emotional spot. This year, The Final Harvest, emotional as well. Let's play the ad.
Might be time to hang it up.
How about one last time? Together.
Okay, kiddo.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete.
Got one.
And if you
One more thing.
have a minute, why don't we talk about it somewhere only we know?
It's your farm now.
So why don't we go somewhere only we know?
We're back.
In 2020, Jack, when I first got into the ad industry, Highdive released a spot with Bill Murray for Groundhog's Day for Jeep, and that's what really put them on the map in my eyes, Jack.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since then, every single year, they've just put out amazing hits for the Super Bowl. I don't know if it's correct stat. I think it's 4 out of the last 6 they've won the ad meter. It's around 4 spots that won the ad meter. It's incredible.
The ad meter, of course, the popular vote, if you will. Anyone can vote on that. So when you think about consumers, people that are just everyday people, they seem to really enjoy the Highdive work.
Now, what's interesting sometimes is the ad meter winner, the popular vote, doesn't always match with the Super Clio. And probably right now, as we're speaking, the Super Clio team, the ad sickos, are all debating away in that Slack channel to figure out what their favorite ad is.
They all just finished their blood oath I believe.
course.
And now they're all walking into the sacred halls, I imagine.
Rob Riley's.
Rob Riley, a Super Clio creator.
Yeah, it's his baby. That's what was told to us. Or, unless he just says that to people.
He might just say that to people. The Lays spot, Gino, also comes with the giveaway. And I also was like, holy shoot, 2 QR code commercials back to back with Lays and then the Mr. Beast Salesforce QR code, which was.
I got some text saying that one of the QR codes. I'm not sure which one. I think it was the Salesforce one that wasn't working. Think about all those people.
Yeah. Web traffic.
You know, when we have Joe Staples on, I know Coinbase a couple years ago did a QR code thing. So I'm curious if they threw that idea around as well later on. So, you know, Megan's not here. So
not yet. She'll be joining shortly, we believe. But in the meantime, we got a chat question.
What's the chat question, Jack?
They're asking about the Backstreet Boys spot. Which one?
Was that
the T-Mobile, I believe, was the one where they were actually like that Backstreet Boys were there. I'm assuming that's what they're talking about. What'd you think of that one, Gino?
Fine.
Yeah, didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
They brought him.
Well, if you think about like the target audience on this one, it's probably getting millennials to want to switch carriers. If you think about the target audience, I'm Gen Z, Jack. I don't know if you knew that.
I'm Gen Z as well, Gino. We are the same age.
So it was a miss for me. But if my older brother, you have some older siblings. Jack is one of 6.
That's right. A little fun fact. Also, I love this. I love this ad because just toss in Drewski.
Yeah,
Drewski.
And that's
Drewski
the appeal then to probably like us. Yeah.
You got to just throw Drewski in there. Another one, same taste in my mouth is Grubhub. George Clooney.
Yeah, just
George Clooney.
I thought he was doing the Nespresso.
He is the Nespresso guy. I saw some videos of George Clooney playing like men's adult league softball.
Oh, he was playing?
He was playing like in Central Park, but he was also in this ad. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
I am very excited later, Gino. We're going to be talking with the head of creative at Coinbase, Joe Staples, to talk about the other Backstreet Boys activation where we had karaoke. We just did karaoke.
It's a hack. I mean, if you think about some of those hacks, it was Coinbase with the floating QR code. That was a couple years ago. I think Reddit put on, it was a regional buy. They just flashed the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Of like a quick little statement.
Yeah.
Like very quickly. Another hack is when Tubi fooled people into thinking that it changed the channel. That was a good hack as well.
I'm still thinking about the Rocket Mortgage last year where they had the people in the stadium singing.
Oh, yeah, another great hack here.
Another great hack.
All right, so
I think we're gonna keep it rolling, and if Megan joins, great. But in the meantime, we're gonna show the Coinbase ad, and then we're gonna talk with Joe Staples after that.
Is there a way that I could sing along with it to our producers back there? Can I get that going?
Don't put them on the spot like that.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's show the spot.
I think it might be starting at some point, and when it does start, it's going to be awesome, and you're all going to see it, and it's going to be great. And then we're going to talk to Joe Staples after that. Looking for the production team to see if I still need to keep stalling. I'm happy to.
Everybody.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, hold on. We got a little bit of a doopsie-doo, but we'll go with Megan Lally now, has just joined. So we're gonna have her on right now, and then we'll get to Joe after the Coinbase ad. Let's bring on Megan right now to talk a little bit about the Lays and Highdive ad.
CEO Highdive, everybody. Let's hear from Megan. Megan, how's the team feeling? You're no strangers to the Super Bowl ad market here. How's the vibe internally in the Slack channels with the agency professionals that you're overseeing over there in Highdive? That's based in Chicago, everybody.
There you go, Gino.
Come on.
The vibe is great, you guys. We were all excited to see the spot in the game. As you see the spot so many times when you're making it, obviously, but it's great to see it live. And it was fun to see all the Twitter comments. I think we simultaneously made America cry all at the same time.
Yeah. Speaking of crying, This is like a 7-part question, Megan. First, we heard that when you saw the spot for the first time, you cried. Confirm, yes or no?
Confirmed.
Okay, great. So you're an expert in crying when it comes to seeing this ad. And then my next question would be, or maybe statement. I think that one of the big things is, of course, you gotta see crying. Crying is so important in the ad itself. I feel like it elicits that emotion. How important was getting that cry scene? Because it almost feels like it's welling up, but it's not a full cry. Can we go into the dynamics of the perfect cry for a Super Bowl commercial?
The perfect cry for, I think we're still perfecting it, but you have to make sure the audience is watching. Some of the ads that I saw today, I wanted the longer version to be running with some of them. I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but I think what we did is just made sure that we had enough kind of air or like white space in a way to get people hooked on the story. And then we started to gut punch them with those flashback scenes. And then I think it kind of culminated in the retirement party when you saw some real tears in the family's eyes.
So, I'm curious then, you're on a roll right now with the more emotional spots. Do you see Lays and Highdive working together and kind of completing this trifecta? What can we expect from next year? Because I know you guys are always thinking ahead.
We're always thinking ahead. Have you guys already noticed that next year's Valentine's Day is Super Bowl?
I saw that today. And then the day after that is a federal holiday, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't look that far ahead. Okay,
Yeah.
so we would obviously love to continue these stories with Lays. We'll see. We have not planned for next year yet. But I think with Valentine's Day falling on Super Bowl next year, there's going to be a lot of fun creative opportunity for many brands.
Oh my gosh, you have to get a date, Jack, by then.
That's might as well be impossible.
Yeah. I mean, you guys start planning right now.
Yeah, I know. I gotta start planning right now, and I want to talk a little bit more about making Super Bowl ads. Megan, Highdive, again, one of the more prolific Super Bowl advertising agencies. Can you just bubble up in a few sentences
The secret sauce?
The secret sauce.
What's the secret?
What's the secret?
Sure. So we have kind of 4 check boxes to hit every year that we talk about with all of our client partners. And I'll give you one of them now because I know we don't have a longer time together, but one of them is just to make a good ad, followed by duh. And that's just making sure it's simple and people can understand it. I was at a family Super Bowl party tonight, and it just reminds me that people are drinking, talking. Some ads got full attention, some ads got no attention. So you just have to kind of hit the very basics of make sure people understand what you're saying. It's something that they can remember, and it stands out and catches their attention. The NFL was a huge winner too in the party that I was at tonight.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, NFL. There you go. That is a good point because the Lays, it's a 60-second.
Yes.
Spot. Yeah. So that's huge.
Got it.
I mean, how huge is?
Did you start knowing that you had 60 seconds, or did the idea kind of force the 60-second?
Kind of both.
Thank you.
But we have to know kind of early on that if we're dealing with a 30 or 60. I think that's another thing is if you don't have a 60 and you have a 30, you have to make a good 30 ad. You can't make a good 60 ad and then cut it down because a lot of people aren't going to see the long form.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. And it is a big. Oh my gosh, the struggle, the difficulty of getting all of the story into 30 seconds.
Yes.
It must just be just a battle. Have you done a lot of? I can't. I'm blanking. But in the past, do you know the split of whether you're doing 30-second or 60 seconds in past Super Bowl ads that you guys have done?
I think most of our ads have been 60s. We've had a few 30s, but 60s, again, you can catch somebody who's, dipping a nacho or whatever, and then you can still grab them in. So I think the tight end spot for the NFL that had a plenty of room to breathe. Obviously, it's much more expensive to run a 60, but you have more time to tell a story and let it air out.
I have a question.
Gino has a question.
I'm excited.
Gino,
I'm
you may ask your question.
Listen, you guys are Super Bowl experts. You've been in this game for a while now, and at the top of it. What's the best quarter slot? Where do you want to be slated with your 60-second or 30-second Super Bowl ad? You guys know it. Come on, let us know the answer.
Just
What's
say
the
it.
best?
Just say it.
Prime one, you get this, you know you're going to hit a home run.
You guys, it's funny because some of our number ones have aired all over the game. So I think it kind of depends on the game, which is really hard to predict, obviously. I think Lay's had the perfect spot tonight. It was the fifth commercial break right in the beginning of right after the game. So I think early is good because everybody's ready and dialed in. But back when we did Groundhog Day with Jeep, it ran in the fourth quarter. The game was really close though, so everyone was really dialed in, and that was America's favorite ad that year.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yes, it was. Well,
That's a good answer.
Megan,
That's a really good answer.
thank you so much for the time. Always a pleasure. Congratulations to you and the rest of the team. Thank you for sharing that wisdom. And we're excited. A little bit of a teaser. What's going to happen next year? Super Bowl, Valentine's Day. Megan's already thinking about it.
Can't wait. You know where to find us. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Megan.
Jinx.
Nicely done. Yeah, you
Jinx.
crushed that. That was good.
That was good.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a fun one.
All right, where are we at, JR? Show
back
me
in
that
the
piece
studio?
of paper. Oh, we're introducing the man of the hour. This is Joe Staples, ladies and gentlemen. He's over there at Coinbase. He was agency side for quite some time. He worked at Wyden and Kennedy, and most recently, before Coinbase, over at Mother. It's just a good guy in general. Big fan of you, Joe Staples. Is he in the chat? Can we get a confirmation on that? Joe, what's up? Yes, sir.
Joe, how's it going? How are you feeling right now? We got a lot to talk about, but how are you feeling? Just reaction.
Happy, relieved, ready to do some more work in about 20 minutes time, but all good.
Look at the hat, Jack.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Did you say hat? You said hat?
Oh,
here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, what? Did you say hat?
There's another surprise here. Uh-oh,
It's a blur screen.
Is there something going on? Oh, Letterman jacket.
New digs.
Jeez, Joe.
Whoa.
Wait, does that say? Oh, does that say? Oh, wait, what? Does
Oh,
that
my
say?
God. This
Oh,
is
my
what it's all
Lord,
about.
what a
This is why
douchebag.
you advertise. This is why
I'm
you
sorry,
advertise.
guys.
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, wait, what's happening in the background, guys?
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, wait,
there's
is there a T-shirt that says everybody?
Hold on. Let's get rid of that blur. We got to see this.
Oh, my gosh. There it is.
1 second. Wait.
What is going on?
Oh, wait,
Everybody.
what is happening? Oh, my Lord.
Incredible.
Look
is that
at
all
this.
one shirt? Is that what I'm
That
seeing?
is that all one shirt, Joe?
That's one shirt.
Look at all these people. They're good, too. They're
guys.
in sync.
Backstreet Boys.
That was a
I know.
that was a paid commercial
That was very nice.
in your show.
That was beautiful. That was beautifully done. Good choreography from the team. The everybody.
Okay, so let's get serious here. So,
Okay.
no, seriously.
No, seriously. No, but seriously.
This is going to be talked about, Joe. What are people going to say on both sides? What can we expect? You guys are smart. You guys know what you're doing. But what do you anticipate from those that support this and some people that might not support it?
I think that I think there's going to be, hopefully, people are going to say the same first part. I think they're going to say, it was weird. We didn't know it was an ad and we sang along. And then some people end their tweet by saying, I hated it. And lots of people said it was great fun. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
do you
see.
even care?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'd like people to like it. But I think point one is that people interacted with it. We've just seen literally thousands of times we've been tagged in the last couple of hours of parties doing it. So that was good. That's good.
I mean, I don't even know where to begin, but let's start with like the idea. Just, the thing to say, yes, this is going to be our Super Bowl ad this year. Can you just give us a look behind the curtain maybe of making this decision to go with this route?
Yeah, I think that I've only been here 4 months. This was the first. I did a couple of reviews before I joined to review this. So this was the first stuff I saw. The weight I had on my shoulders was that Michael Tabsby, my old partner, had done the job before. Jason Creer and some incredible agencies and creatives had done the QR code four-ish years ago.
Yeah.
So there was history of very cut through, very different work. that was graphically super interesting, conceptually super interesting. So I kind of had that weight. And then we worked with Isle of Any, and we were reviewing work, and it was really broad. It was a really open brief. But to see something that felt like a follow-up, that acknowledged, I think of the work I've done, if it's been successful in the Super Bowl, it acknowledged something that everyone knew was true about the Super Bowl, that people hadn't necessarily always talked about, which was it's a time to face and talk to the nation in a presidential manner, or that 100 out of 120 million people have been drinking. So this was just the acknowledgement that people are together, people have been drinking, that we could add to that. I wouldn't say a gift to the nation, but like certainly something playful to share with the nation. And this one just stuck out as being kind of on brand for Coinbase and its Super Bowl stuff that I think has been really, really good. And then something that felt kind of a little bit now.
Yeah.
And then to be client side for the first time and be able to approve something that is ostensibly hard to approve was a pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a moment of connection. Like if people are singing it together, like that is a beautiful thing. But I want to go back. This is the first major project for you on the brand side in general. What does this kind of say for your term now, your specific brand at Coinbase on the brand side? What type of decisions now can we expect from Joe Staples?
I think it's going to be a big year. I'm learning so much. I think one of the privileges is that they hired me from the work I've done, but not the knowledge I have. So I am learning. I'm learning about crypto. I'm learning about finance. I'm learning about stuff, and at the same time, I'm trying to kind of fill my brain with knowledge, and at the same time, bring the ignorance I had before I started, and never deny either of those, because the growth of the brand exists where I was. And the institutional knowledge of the brand is where I need to get to. So I think the next year is going to be a combination of those two things. Talking to broader audiences, talking to new audiences, demystifying. I think that's probably a theme for the next 12 months.
I want to ask about your overall thought around, with Super Bowl advertisements, this idea of doing something that is so unlike a commercial, because of the fact that everyone is bringing their A++ game in creating like an ad or like a commercial that like very much looks like a commercial, but in a lot of cases there seems to be a lot more attention going to the things that get played that don't look like a commercial at all. They're like so different. I want to hear your thoughts on that, because of the fact like it's almost a paradox of like the Super Bowl is such a big stage for advertising. You need to make something that is like not an ad to get anyone to talk about it or pay attention to it.
Yeah, I would say that I try and apply the same rules I apply to working with clients to my own work and the work I do with the teams at Isle of Any agencies, and internally we have an incredible internal team here. And that is that when you position yourself, you deposition everyone else. If you position yourself correctly. So the stuff that I like and the stuff that I like that I've worked on has done that thing. And I hope that this did that thing, which is it wasn't the only spot that had Backstreet Boys in it. We knew this 2 months ago, but it was the only spot that played by these rules. That's not to say there weren't other ads in the Super Bowl that were really fucking great, but they played by slightly similar rules. And 3 or 4 of them, in my opinion, did it better than everybody else. But to be one of 4 is still tougher than to be one of 1. So I think it's normally a gamble worth taking.
I want to hear what are those other ads? What are the other ads that you really enjoyed this year?
I thought Liquid Death made me laugh out loud. Liquid Death made me laugh out loud by second 6. I think the Claude work is very good, strategically very good, incredibly well made.
Yeah.
The track could almost not be better. The Elf stuff I thought was great, and I thought the Infinity stuff was great. And some of those were celebrities, some of those weren't, but they were more than normal. They were kind of like there was something special about them.
I just want to ask about the production and the making of this Super Bowl spot with Coinbase. Was it hard? Was it hard for you to restrain? Were you all in? Were you working with Isle of Any? Were you getting your hands dirty with the creative process as well? Do you strike a balance with that? Are you trying to step back more? Tell me about being on the brand side now.
I will say I probably was not a very good client. And this is why. It's a brilliant question. Very, very good question. And that is, if you saw what they first presented to us, or what Isle of Any first presented to us, it's 93% what ran today. And that's great. 2 and a bit months ago. Now, great, right? But then over the last 2.5 months, you're like, we need craft. We need to push it as far as we can. Maybe we have celebrities walking in a field with waterfalls in the background. Karaoke does that. Karaoke does fireworks. Karaoke does sparkles. We went to a lot of karaoke. Karaoke sometimes gives you scores at the end, like congratulations, 82%. So it does all this stuff, and we looked at all of it with Daisy Chain, incredible design partner. So we have incredible agency, incredible design partner, and your question was about restraint. And we came back to almost where we started. So arguably a waste of time, but if you hadn't done it, you'd wonder what if you did. So we spent so long on a mix. No one's going to tweet about the mix tonight. So it was restraint. It was just put the simplest thing in the world in its purest form. This sounds like we're talking about art. We're literally talking about karaoke on the Super Bowl, so I apologize.
Oh, and on the Sphere.
Like a wanker.
Did we see that?
It was on the Sphere. It's on the Sphere as well, right, Joe? The karaoke?
Guys, if you hold on 1 second, I will check.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, here we go. Uh-oh.
Look at that. Oh, my fucking
Shut
Lord.
up.
Wait, 1 second. Shut up is exactly right. 1 second.
We did not plan this, by the way.
that.
Oh, my God.
That thing is awesome.
It's
I got to add
Coinbase.
that to my list.
It's Coinbase.
It just ended. So our Coinbase one just ended. It was on the Sphere. It's on a rotating thing this evening for most of the night.
Unreal.
Congrats.
Well, Joe, congrats. Really, really great to talk with you about this. Probably one of the most buzzy ads of the Super Bowl. And it was a pleasure to talk with you and do a little bit of karaoke. Anything else from you, Gino?
No. Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you for allowing me to talk about it, inviting me on. Keep up the awesome work.
Thanks,
Wonderful.
Joe.
Thank you.
Well, that was Joe Staples, and that was the Breaking and Entering After Party Super Bowl live stream.
Yes,
if
Jack.
I do say so myself.
Not too bad. Not too shabby. We got a new office. We're in a new office.
New office, new HQ. What a pleasure.
figuring it out.
Some great talking. I mean, you talked to Tim and Glenn. They're at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
They're having a good time. We talked to Rich Silverstein.
Yeah,
who got some great insight. I mean,
I like the blah blah blahs that he was doing. I'm gonna start doing that.
It's a great move. It's a great move.
Who else did we talk to here?
Megan Lally joined us. Lays,
Highdive.
Super Bowl, Highdive, and then we finished with Joe Staples, who gave us the insight into the most talked about ad of the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, it's going to be all over the Twitter spheres and the LinkedIn spheres. Absolutely.
Well, I'm getting word that my sister said to chug my beer in the comments, and I think that's going to be how we close this one out, huh, Gino?
Look at this. Oh my goodness. World's fastest chug. This is brought to you by Bud Light. Please drink responsibly.
Please drink responsibly. Thank you, everyone, so much.
Thank you.